Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote. Welcome you back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4, our Ethiopia, Prester John, and Blessed Nation run. Now, if you remember our last episode, it was kind of one of those quiet little maintenance rounds. We were digesting the land from Shamar here, and I was also testing out the new settings that I finally got OBS to actually work, where it's not quite so blurry. I also found out that apparently I had jacked up the settings a little too high, so that last file was 9 gigabytes. So, of course, the next couple episodes are going to be probably a balance on the blurriness, just to see if we can find a happy medium. I think I've got it fine now, to where EU4 at least looks good. There's hardly any blurring or tearing or anything. It's still going to make files about a gigabyte for about every 10 minutes, so we'll see if I need to still make them shorter. We'll see. Really, this might affect Civ 6 a little bit more, since that's definitely just as graphic intensive. So we'll see how that goes. I know, that phrase again. We'll see how that goes. But let's get right into it. Our latest... We're looking at... wrong button. Nope, still recording. Okay. We've still got some rebel issues of Haasalis, and okay, so the Omani stuff's settled down. Scott's completely degraded, so now I'm just used to it. Alright, so let's see. Sind is trying to do Cindy things. Okay, so they're going to be popping. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be rebel suppression for a little bit. And then we'll go right after Haasa. So I found out that war between Ajuran and Mombasa is actually Ajuran decided it wants to eat Mombasa. Specifically just Pate, or at least the lands that were Pate. And of course, that's a great way to deal with, your once ally, right? I can't say anything. I'm probably going to be doing the same thing in a little bit to Kaffa or Alodia eventually. Alright, so mostly just waiting for rebels to pop. Yeah. It's more than likely that... There we go. Oh, Rud. Of course, the rebels we didn't expect to pop yet popped first. At least it's only an 8 stack. I should be able to deal with one of these 4 teams. So we'll swap that out. Sigh. Times are tough. VJ, knock it off! Oh, okay. So... that happened with Kaffa. Rats. Not enough to hope they die and for us to get them again. Yeah, I'm still a little bit sighing about Makuria's lack of giving us giving us the throne, but whatever. I suppose that was a little too big of a gift to even think that would have happened. Alright. I don't think Kaffa is anywhere near wanting to vassalize us, though. Or the other way around. In fact, they've even lost reasons. Okay. So that got dealt with. Yeah, there's going to be separatism, but oh well. Right now it's at 86.2, and that'll deal with it eventually. Oh, it's a plague. Okay, well that's just money plague, not quarantine plague. So that's fine. We're still making 2.4 ducats, 3.28 ducats now. Since the in fact, yeah, we're making ducats, and we're not worrying about loss too much. Let's pop that Sufar. Wow. Okay. Mostly he's just waiting. Come on, you're at 90%. You can fire. Nope. Nope. Looks like cheap. Nope, that's a big nope for all of those. Just checking to see if we can make any of those states yet. We're gonna go admin tech 8, which puts us about even with our neighbors, so that's good. Which means we might actually even be able to fire in a little bit to economic ideas. Now, depending on how our Miltech goes, we might actually still try to delay 11 in order to finish off quantity ideas. I know that's going to be needed against the Ottomans soon. I mean, because they're slowly... Oh, that's just because you improve the laser draw. Ho-ho! That's a good sign. They're actually in a war with Denmark, Norway, Poland, Moldavia, and Lithuania. Depending upon how big the Commonwealth thing there is, maybe we'll see a little bit of issue. I mean, they're at +8, so who knows? When did we start at that? What's up the ledger? Swedish. The Swedish War for Independence fired. So it's the Austrians, the Ottomans, and the Swedes against the Commonwealth. Moldavia, well, the whole Commonwealth, and Denmark, Norway. But they're at +15, so that may not do anything other than just drain some Ottoman manpower. Ooh, meanwhile, foreign moves have issues. Oh, they dealt with their rebels. Okay. Come on! Speaking of rebel, you know what we should probably do? Other than pass the Act of Uniformity? We'll take that. So we'll get a free, another free. I think I've done Qatar twice. Let's see. Oh, right, good. Okay, we're actually going to put everything into Muscat, or at least one of them into Muscat. Okay, so we can revoke claim on Suakin because the universe hates us. Lose 5 prestige. We can lose 25 Diplo, or we can make Elodia not like us. Although, with that might be fun. Sure, Elodia can put on your pants and let's go take a fight. Because you're only at 16 of 19, and you have Mercuria helps. It's 11 of 10, so that might be a fight. So, you know what? We'll just make Elodia kind of meh at us, because I don't want to lose that. Here, we'll improve relations to make him feeling better, but we'll see. I'm not so keen on Elodia now anymore, because they have our... Suakin should be ours. It really just should. I don't know why the AI sold it to them. Apparently, they just wanted to thumb their nose at us. Oh, go figure. The person we were hoping would die did die, but it didn't help us out. They died after having a kid, so... Wow, wait, what? Oh, that's the Regency. It's like, so... Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, now hopefully that'll actually make things in Suvar fire. I mean, ultimately we might want to just degrade and not deal with it anymore, but... You know... I think we would be able to want to have to go into a war with Haasa this this round. That'd be nice. Ah, now the Timurids kind of don't like us. That's odd. Why don't they like us now? Oh! Because we took stuff that they want. Ugh! Well, the good thing is the Timurids, I think, I mean, they're an issue, but I think they're actually... Yeah, they're tech behind us now, so... I don't mind about annoying the Timurids. That sucks because they could have been good as cannon fodder against the Ottomans. Ah, well. Even Fezin is apparently building a spy network. Everybody just doesn't like us all of a sudden. Guess that's what I get for telling Alodia to piss off. Oh well. The upside is at least our manpower is at max now. So we can... No, I don't want to lose stability. Why does this game always want me to give up my stability? It always does. It wants us to always lose stability. It wants us to be completely unstable, so we never actually beat it. Because, you know, that's life. Now you can fire off anytime he wants. I don't mind. You know what? No, it's 6. I mean, yeah, it's 6 and 7. I'm at the point where I'm almost might just say stuff it. Oh, so they got a stalemate. So the Ajurani Mombasan War ended in a stalemate, it looks like, or maybe somebody gave some cash, but they didn't end up with a land. That's interesting. That Ajuran can't even handle fighting off Mombasa. That's something to think about. You just fire off! It's at 6.6, so... you know what? You know what? Let's just do it. I hate doing this. Yeah, we'll just give them 100% autonomy for right now. Here, we'll give them this one too. It's not like they're actually putting any money into us anyway. So there. There we go. Now we can just go ignore them and go have our war. Come on, Haasa! Let's play! Oh, crud! Well, okay, actually the good news is yeah, Hejaz is an ally with them, but at the same time it would just bring Hejaz in, not the actual Ottomans, or apparently the Ottomans and Mamluks both. And plus Hejaz is only 15, so okay. Whew, that kind of scared me for a moment, but then I actually looked at it, and yeah. Sure, we're only a tech behind, but, you know, if we call in Mercuria and Alodia, we can use them to block Hejaz. So, let's do that. Gotta do something with those, that trust, because it's, I mean, even with all this, I still owe them 3 wars worth of favors. Without having to actually do anything with it. So, that's fine. Now, the only problem is here, I may not be able to get into Bahrain. Because they've blocked off the boats here. So, we'll just have to see what happens on that. Again, with that phrase. Okay. What? Ever go home at war? Alright, well, it's going home at war now, so we're fine. And let's check a time check here. Okay. So this war will definitely not be as quick as the last 3 were. Meanwhile, our buddies going up to say hi to Hejaz, and they got lost to Hejaz. Apparently they're incompetent. Yeah, I know, I'm being a bit of a jerk. How did Mercuria... Wait, did Mercuria get rights from The Momlets? They did. No, it was the other way around. Huh. Momlets gives access to Haasa. Ah, because the Momlets give access to Haasa, then we got the vice versa. Not quite sure there. I don't know what Mercury was thinking of doing going up there. See, this is what I mean, is we could save to Tech 11 and we're 8 years off, or we could get ever closer to getting offensive ideas, quantity ideas finished. You know, we're going to do that. Right now, because of the institutions, it's probably going to take 1,000 years to get... Oh, we're finally starting to actually see some red in Renaissance because... Oh, Mocha completed. Ah, because Hejaz popped it, so now Yemen... Okay, so that's why. So that's good. It's still going to take about 1,000 years to get to Tech 11 anyway. So... Oh, Medrabaris showed up. Nice if something with a great administration issues. Let's do this. Let's put them all together, and then split them in half and spit some of you guys out into Hejaz. Ah! Apparently the entire Hejazi army is so annoyed at Alodia that it left and went to go play. RNG does some weird things. Play that. I think we can. Yeah, we can lose. Actually, I think we're just losing that text modifier in the clergy. Ooh, a theologian finally died. That's not good. Well, I mean, to be honest, our unrest isn't terrible. It's still at -2. So that actually saves us a ducat. But let's see. Oh, and our leader died. Yeah, let's go with the morale. It's $1.59. Yes, we can afford that. Okay. Well, our truce with Yemen's ended. That's good. We don't have the military power for a new general. Alas. Earwax. Alright, come on. You can do it. So it's going to be difficult against Haasa just because their capital is Bahrain there. Oh, wow. That is not happy either. Yeah, the game does not like me right now. Wow. Really? Okay. It looks like Hejaz is going crazy nuts, and none of Alodia or Makuria care. They've basically just kind of like popped the whole thing. That's not good. That's okay. Crazy go nuts. Thank you, Hejazi. Well, once we actually take Hejaz, they will probably come back and do something about it. Now we actually have a competent general. I wonder what that's like. Alright, so time has come to start carpet sieging like there's no tomorrow. Haasa army, actually. Hassan. Has come out of their hidey hole. So actually, we're finding ourselves in an actual war now. An actual decent war that Alodia is letting themselves lose because they're about to lose their capital, which means that Hijaz might make them peace out. Bail out Mercuria. Yep, I thought so. So Elodian pieced out because Hijaz took their whole capital, and Elodia is kind of an idiot because they didn't bother actually do anything. So that actually makes things a little bit frustrating because I wonder if we just lost them as an ally. Nope. They didn't make him lose them as an ally, though, so that's good. So, Mercuria seems to be the only competent ones here. So Hijaz is going to come down here, it looks like, because part of that means that they ended up piecing out. No, not piecing out. And, interesting, the Mamluks dropped us as a rival. Probably for about 4 seconds. Probably have to stick a pin in this. Let me check, do a chime check. Okay, so we're going. Yeah, we're gonna put a pause here in the war. We're gonna come right back to it next episode. So I hope you have a very excellent rest of your day. You have that to look forward to, and class dismissed.